Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to AI, the Somnium files. In the last video, we met Ota and Aset, and got, well, tricked into bringing Aset with us to Bloom Park. So, let's, see how this is going to work out. Oh, but before we jump into this, I hope everyone had a good Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'll just wanted to know if everyone was doing okay. So, let's get into this. Alright.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
Yes.
That's right.
And you are?
And the girl?
And an acquaintance.
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Alright, let's take another look around. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and then rushed onto the scene. Alright. Control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Maybe. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this panda hasn't been moved.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Okay. How's the investigation going?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Alright. More horses. Benches. It's a bench. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
How should I know? Carousel. Up cup. Horse. Alright, This corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iva, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was bloodloss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
Unless she was murdered somewhere else and put here later.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
Yeah, the corpse was moved. That must mean... what? Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Good question. Hiding from somebody? You're wasting your time. What are you doing? Have you been here before?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
I doubt that.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Where?
Well, let's hear it.
The horses. Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
Oh boy.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the Eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the Eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
No.
Not really.
Alright, Iris.
When I was younger, but not since it closed.
Okay. We're getting a bit more
Kawasaki is
information.
restricted, right?
Yes.
No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district.
Yeah, alright, so.
It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
And how long has it been since that
The
happened?
government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted.
Alright. And how long will that last?
Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
Good question.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Apparently.
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Alright. One more thing.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
And that's new information.
Horus? Providence? Left eye?
Alright. So what?
There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene,
Oh,
the
boy.
ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Why was she holding it then?
Suki?
You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or she's in front of my eyes.
Huh?
Alright, let's go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No, we're leaving.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Don't pout.
Okay, I guess.
Alright.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
This kid in these pranks.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
It is rude,
105
but...
pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Okay. Back in the car. So, what happened? How you feeling?
Horrible!
Shame.
Ow! You should worry about me more.
No.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would have you clean it.
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew! That makes me actually want to throw up.
Oh, don't open up the window.
Wait, seriously?
No. But I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
Okay.
It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date.
What?
They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Huh?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
I doubt that.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, you probably have.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
I'm confused. So, they know each other, they don't know each other. That's... It will be explained later. I hope. Alright, say again? Residents? Any new information?
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Boo! Going home already?
Yes. I said my goodbye, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... I know you.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
Let my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... dead. No, it can't be. It can't be. I feel like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
What's going on?
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
I don't know.
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Considering the fact you were supposed to be dead and inside my memories.
Police? Are you a detective?
Sure.
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Wait a second. He's the skeleton. Why does this place look so familiar? Oh boy. Here we go. Into craziness. Tea. Steam is rising from the tea. Low table. Coffee table. Workbooks. These are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Sogami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Sumo? Huh. What do we have here? Bookshelf. The lights are off. Bookshelf. Cupboard. Door.
Flowers.
It's an iris.
Yeah, I can see that.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
Okay.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
Good to know.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Aiba? I don't feel so good. You look chipper. You were saying you seem to be doing well now. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house.
Okay.
I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
An accident?
Huh?
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Okay. Versus looking this way. You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
Alright.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Alright. What about the flowers? Tell me about the flowers behind her. Yeah, I've already taken a look at it. Look at them. What do you want me to do? Good news and hope. Ah, good news. She was gonna get good news today. Okay. You were saying...
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Haven't really been asking questions properly either.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Tough subject.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Injury. Gotcha.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Okay. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Haha.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Yeah. Alright, and, I want to ask that, but I probably shouldn't. I'll ask it anyway.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Touchy subject? Sorry.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
Okay. About Rinju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Of course you do. Do you know Rinju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
Sad to inform you, but,
No reason.
one more time. About those flowers. Yeah. I can't give them bad news then, can I?
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Alright. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Nice reaction.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Sure.
Good idea.
That's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye, Aiba, is outside the socket walking around. But whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. The body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. Nifty. Alright. Play a game, focus. You've got this. Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Sorry, Aiba. Let's focus.
Don't push yourself, Date.
Let's see.
No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Oh, haha. Charging. Oh, hello. Aiba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. So, I stick her in the car to charge her? That means that I have to charge her sometimes. Alright, about the, timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Friday,
I wonder who
yesterday.
sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
Possibly.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
That's fine. Alright, about the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
Okay.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
And apparently the ice pick was left in the skull of the victim.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Both, maybe. One more time.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
Good question.
Could she have taken the eye?
Alright, about the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
You have to consider everybody a suspect in a murder case sometimes.
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
You sure?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
But it's not a bad suggestion.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
What'd you notice?
Something strange?
There were no cars.
Obviously.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
Excellent question.
I have no idea.
Alright. Now what? Police headquarters. I think I'm gonna leave the video here for now, and we'll pick this up back at headquarters in the next video. So until then, see you guys.